For nearly 3 years after war erupted in Europe in 1914, the United States stood apart, watching as millions died in the trenches of France and Belgium. President Woodrow Wilson urged neutrality, insisting that America should remain impartial in thought as well as in action. But as the conflict deepened, neutrality grew impossible. German submarines, U-boats, began sinking ships without warning, including the British liner Lusitania in 1915, killing 128 Americans. The outrage stirred anger, but Wilson still held back, hoping for peace. Then in 1917, Germany resumed unrestricted submarine warfare and secretly urged Mexico to join the Central Powers in exchange for U.S. territory, the infamous Zimmerman telegram. Wilson could no longer stand aside. On April 6, 1917, Congress declared war on Germany, and America entered World War I on the side of the Allies, Britain, France, and Italy. The U.S. faced the enormous task of raising an army from scratch. Millions of men were drafted, trained, and shipped to Europe as part of the American Expeditionary Forces under General John J. Pershing. In the trenches of the Western Front, American troops faced machine guns, gas attacks, and mud-choked battlefields. They fought in decisive campaigns at Châteauguay, Belleau Wood, and the Meuse-Argonne Offensive, turning the tide of the war. At home, factories roared with production, women filled industrial jobs, and propaganda urged citizens to do their part. By November 1918, Germany's armies were collapsing. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, the guns finally fell silent. When American soldiers returned home, they were hailed as heroes. Yet behind the parades lay the memory of horror, trenches filled with the dead, gas that blinded and burned, and a world forever changed by a war meant to end all